So, it's still Tuesday technically. It's still Tuesday technically. So, this is a Tuesday stream, obviously, obviously. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Oh my god. I can't find it. Oh, I found it. Sorry, I'm putting on some lip balm. It's Tuesday, innit? Yeah, it's Tuesday. For at least another 3 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, this is a Tuesday stream. Smiles. I'll fight on that hill. I'll die on that hill. Oh. Okay. Ah. We being comfy cozy today. Oh my goodness. I got shifted off center. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Okay. Here we are. What's up? Hello, Spelunker. Oh my god, so... Dang, it's so late. So many of you guys are awake. Dewey! Hello, Dewey. Hi, Dewey. Hi. Hello, Firepole. Aren't you supposed to be asleep right now?
I love you.
Aren't you supposed to be asleep right now, Mr. Firepole?
Yeah, you set my soul on fire.
You set my soul on fire. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Yo. Gomer, thank you so much for the 5 months, lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been gone for a couple of days. How have you guys been? You've been doing good. I hope you have. I missed you. Sorry, this song is groovy. Unnecessarily so. Tungsten, thank you so much for the 75 stream streak. Gomer, thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. And Allie, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Hi, Wes. Hi, God Hunter. Can I please get a shout out for Dewey VT? They're very, very sweet bean. They're really cool too. Hello, Embryo. Welcome on in. Hi, Allie. Hello, Latap. Hi, Skims. Hi, God Hunter. Hi, Coffee Cat. Hello, Ozzy Man. Hi, Mel. Hello, Mont. Hi, Fuzon. Oh, wow. There's so many of you guys. It's so late in the night. Holy. Guess who got engaged? What? You know, I was literally just thinking about you the other day, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen them around in just a little bit. I hope they're doing okay. Crazy work. You were just on a side mission, apparently. Congratulations, dude. Good for you. It's Wednesday, innit? It is now officially Wednesday, innit? Hell yeah. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Hi, Spelunker. Hello, Reaper. Hi. Today's stream is gonna be like chill. It's gonna be short, but it's gonna be chill. I'm kind of just needing a little bit more of a chill week this week, so I hope that's all right. I was gonna do like a dance stream. I was feeling a little wiggly earlier, but I just decided to just being chill. I totally forgot that I had plans with someone today, and I reached out to them because I was like, dang, I hope they're having like, I'm the type of person, right? When you really get to know me, I'm the type of person that if I think about you, like I'm like wondering how life is going for you, or I'm just hoping that you have a good day, or I'm just thinking about how you're doing. I'm the type of person to like really just kind of like hone in on that and like reach out. Like I kind of use that momentum to kind of like reach out and be like, "Hey dude, I was thinking about you, so I thought, why not? Let me just send you a hi, hello, how you doing?" I think it's a good habit to have. But yeah. So I did that, and they were like, "Oh yeah, give me like 5 seconds. I'm on the phone with my dad," and I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "You're getting ready to go into VR to like, world hop and hang out for a little bit," and I was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, I totally, yep, that's 100% why I reached out randomly. Yeah, actually, it wasn't random at all. It wasn't random at all. It was very, very intentional. Um, ah, my brain's been so frazzled for the past couple of days. Oh man, but we ended up spending some time together and we checked out a couple of worlds, which were really nice. Hmm. You make it with 1 minute 42 seconds to spare. Tuesday saved. Yes, I did it. I did it. I'm good. How you been? I hope you're doing good. Waka waka. Oh my god. Skims, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Sweet bean. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. A very good boy. Good boy. I'm okay. My mom is currently. Oh no, Wes. I'm so sorry to hear that. Forehead flick. What? What? Forehead flick? What do you mean? Why am I getting flicked in the forehead? What have I done? What did I do, Birthright? Also, hi. Welcome in. Hi, Wes. Hello. Hi, Tungsten. Hi. Hello. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wes. I genuinely hope that your mother gets well. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hope it gets better. I hope she heals well and her health is just immaculate from henceforward, okay? She'll be okay. She's in the hands of professionals. They'll be able to help her best, yeah? Thank you so much, Philly, for that shout. I appreciate it. Wow, it's Wednesday and we're doing Expedition 33. No, I started my stream on Tuesday. So technically, Aliora, it's a Tuesday stream. Get it correct. Hi, Don Lago. Hello, Mr. Cat. How are you? You did some yard cleaning at your folks' home earlier, and now your muscles are aching. Hey, if your muscles are aching, that just means you're growing muscle, and you're gonna be a stronger person for it. So, like, upsides, upsides. Am I right? Am I right? Still only 9 p.m. for me. See, look, it's Tungsten. Tungsten is in Tuesday fully. All right, it's 9 p.m. for them. Actually, last I checked, Alior, it's 11 p.m. for you. So technically, yes, this is still a Tuesday stream. It's always a chill time with Rogue. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Hello, Eric. Hi, Seeker. Closing in on 90. Yes, you are. 25 more. Wow, you've got this. I believe in you, Queen. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Thinking about you often. Oh, Tungsten, you sweetheart. It. It. Rabo? Rabo? Not a wolf. Not a wolf. I'm a fox. I'll beat you up, Knight. I'll beat you up. Hey, girl. Hey. This is not an ASMR stream. This is not an ASMR stream at all. Oh my god. Hey, everyone. What's going on? How's your time with Rabo? Like, how's your time with Rabo? How you doing? Mustang, thank you so much for the follow. Hi, if you're new here. My name is Miss Rogue. I'm a yokai kitsune. Kitsune! Night Wolf, I'm looking at you. Kitsune. Fox! I'm a fox! I'm kidding. Um, but I'm a yokai kitsune. I do ASMR as well. I usually do those only on Sunday though. Every other day I'm doing anything from VR chat to playing video games to throwing raves in VR chat and so much more. So welcome on in. I hope you had a lovely time with Rabo. And Rabo, thank you again so much for the raid. If you have to take care of that ass after stream, take self-care, please make sure you do so. Hello, Foxy Lovely. Hi, welcome on in. The writing's on the wall. We must pamper the kitsune. Pamper. Wild. You don't have to. You being here is more than enough, I promise. I absolutely promise. Oh my. Galvatron, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak, lovely. Thank you. I need to go to sleep. Have a great night. Sorry I can't listen to the stream. That is A-okay, Skims. Oyasumi ne. Oyasumi. Rest well, yeah? Rest well. Just saying hi in an orthodox way, that's fair. That's so valid. So this is your normal model. Neat. No. No, it is not. This is just one of my many models. I have a lot of models. I have a lot of models. But this is like my goth version of my model. I actually just got another model the other day. It's quite nice. But I'm gonna have to wait to use it more till I get face tracking, because it heavily relies on face tracking. So there's that. Hello, Troop. Hello, hi, Matt. Welcome on in, Brando. Hello, hello. Please go check out Rabo if you haven't done so already. Rabo is an absolute sweetheart, literally a heart of gold. She's so sweet. I literally lurk in her streams like every day, 'cause she streams every day and she does amazing ASMR. If you're looking for a consistent streamer that provides very relaxing vibes, go check out Rabo for me. She's a sweet, kind person. Hello, Valende. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Hello, Takita. Hello, hello. We usually don't start stream this late, by the way. We like never start stream this late. Unless my life goes a little crazy and I'm like, hey guys, so we're just gonna stream. And yeah, and I'm sure tomorrow I'm gonna have a couple of people that get really upset with me because they have their the stream streaks like a reset because I decided to stream at an unorthodox time. Mine apologies. Things have been busy with me, and hopefully I can join more community meetups soon. I would absolutely love to see you, Night Furious. Absolutely. You want some cuddles? You want some cuddles? Sweet Bean. Hi, Danny. How are you? At first, I thought she was a hellhound with awesome piercings. Nah. I'm a fox woman. Fox lady, if you will. Hi, Pine Sap. Kitten and hay, got it. Pine Sap. Pine Sap. You're in some. You're walking on ice, mister. You're walking on ice. Yes, I'm really nervous at the moment, but like you said, there are professionals. I'll stop talking about it. Yeah, no worries. No worries, sweetie. I hope you rest easy. Again, please, remember that she's in the hand of professionals. They will take care of her for you. You just have to put your trust in them. They'll take care of her, and she will get better. Can I please also get a shout out for Nightly Wolf? They recently just hit partner. Congratulations, by the way. I know I've said that like multiple times, but congratulations nonetheless. The goth version of your model is beautiful and astonishing. Thank you. I feel like it doesn't really necessarily like fit, like at least in the face. I'm not too much of a fan of having like a really big muzzle on the face, but I don't know. It's fine. I'm looking into other options in the future. We'll see. I've only ever seen this in the Chibi model during Expedition 33. No worries, George. I have a couple others, but last time I did a cozy kind of just vibing stream like this, um, Twitch was unhappy with me, even though it was like very I was very meticulous with like what I was wearing, so I'm a lot more covered up this time around, so hopefully I should be okay. But yeah, no, it was wild. Twitch Daddy is running a very strict household. So I actually don't know what your default looks like. That's super fair. That is actually super duper fair, George. No worries. Absolutely none. The only one you see right now at the bottom right is the 2 main models. Oh yeah, this is what I usually look like. Right here. This is me. But this is just like a goth version of me. Of that, I guess. I still have the blue tail, obviously the blue eyes. My ears are not pink on this one, I guess. I thought they were. LOL, my fault. I thought they were. But yeah, I have a lot of models you'll come to see very soon here. Hello Annie. Welcome in. Hello. I like the goth version. I'm thinking of looking into like another model base that has like a softer face. I think that will work a little bit better with like my design. Um Hopefully we'll see. Who knows? I'm I'm not so much worrying about my 3D models at the moment. I'm trying to just put a lot of effort and energy into my 2D model, which hopefully will be debuted by the end of this year, if not at the beginning of next year. I have so much planned. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff that I'm just like keeping to myself, keeping inside, and like I recently just got the Dewdrop mascot model. It's fully done. It fully works. So you guys are going to have like a little spot like right here in the future. Hopefully, that is the hope. That is the plan. That is the goal. We'll see. We'll see. Hell Vixen. Hell Vixen. I like it. I like it. I like it. Mhm. Did you see what I sent you? I have not. I have kind of not been really looking at Discord all too much for the past couple days. But I did see the ping. I will have a look see. I pinky promise. Hi, Beagle. Thank you for the lurky, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Hi, Darva. Greetings. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I literally have my water bottle right here. I have it right here. I really appreciate you guys giving me the grace to kind of kind of have the past couple of days. I still worked on stuff yesterday, but kind of just like moped on Sunday. I kind of needed like the space to like reflect, I think. You know? Do you ever need the time to just like sit down and reflect on things that are going on in life? That have gone on in your life and you're just like, "Damn, that really did happen." Have you been doing okay? I'm doing okay. I'm better now. Don't worry, I promise. Waiting for my 15 streak to register. You got it. You almost got it. Fireball, thank you for the 15 stream streak. I appreciate it. Hey, yo, if you're reading this, you lost the game. Sorry to break it to you. You lost the game. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is a good song, but I'm gonna skip it. I want things to be a little bit more slow. Groovy, but slow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a cozy banter chat kind of day. Yeah, yeah, kind of just being chilling. No, I trusted you. Nani desho? What are you talking about? Rogue being gorgeous on the night of the 22nd of April. Hi, Midnight. Hello. Actually, no, it's the 21st of April. Okay, this is a Tuesday stream. It's a Tuesday stream. That's what we're running with today. But no, today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. But I still wanted to hang out for a little bit with you guys. If that's okay. If that's okay. Aw. Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Bronchi. Welcome on in. Hello, Sakel. Hi. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Time for Eve. Rest well, Mel. No worries. I hope you sleep well. Tomorrow, I definitely will be playing Clair Obscure, though. I've been doing nothing but like thinking about Clair Obscure, thinking about playing Clair Obscure, wanting to play Clair Obscure. It's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Doing good? You just left work? Congratulations! You made it through a long day. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Mm-hmm. It's 1 a.m. No, it's not midnight. There's no war in Bossing Say. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no war in Bossing Say. What game? Clair Obscure tomorrow? Clair Obscure? Expeditioner 33? Expedition 33, sorry. Closes eyes. Oh, Clair Obscure. Relax on the couch today? Yeah, we're kind of just chilling, Kirito. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, I kind of just had like, I got tossed into a funk, pretty much, is what happened. I was doing a lot of self reflecting and just like thinking about the journey of like starting this, building the shrine and getting to meet so many of you guys. And I was just thinking about like past friends that I was really, really close with. And it kind of made me a little sad, just a little bit. And it got to me. And then also the stress of like trying to make sure everything is perfect for the debut later this year. Um, and trying to be like more available for you guys, but then like I'm all dude, it was just a lot. It was just a lot of conflicting emotions, and so I just needed the day to just like reset. And also my sleeping schedule is just like the cherry on top. It's just the cherry on top to everything. I absolutely have just been like just struggling to sleep for whatever reason. And I came to the realization not too long ago that I effectively cannot do 24-hour, like, I can't stay up for 24 hours. Like, not at all. It's not possible for me. I'm entering my unk era, I think. Or you have a set I tweeted about this. You have a set amount of 24-hour like all-nighters that you can do in a lifetime, and I personally think I've burned through every single one of them. Like absolutely. I can no longer do it anymore. And sometimes I can pull them off. I can't do it as consistently anymore. Like, I remember when I was younger, I absolutely would just like stay up all night reading books or stay up all night playing a video game and then go to school the whole entire next day and be able to just do school and then like go home and then like do all my homework and then fall asleep. I can't do that anymore. Like, I absolutely cannot do that anymore. Hi, Berkland. Hi, lovely. How are you? Good morning. Yes. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, depending on your time zone. Revenge, thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Thank you so much. You have unlocked old. Yeah. I don't consider myself old, though. Like, old for me, right? I see a lot of like 30-year-olds and they'll call themselves old. And I'll think about it and I'm like, no, I don't really consider someone to be old until maybe they've reached their like 70s. I feel like once you've reached your 70s, then you can call yourself old. But like 30s, you're still like, I feel like once you hit 30, that's kind of when life kind of like falls into place, right? Like all of the puzzle pieces of life just slowly fall into place. Like I'm not there yet, I'm still pretty young, but it feels like your 30s is when life starts making a whole lot more sense. You understand yourself so much more than you did when you were younger. You have a clear sense of things. You've been through enough and you've been through a lot of situations that you can kind of like navigate life with a little bit more of a focused lens. And so I'm kind of looking forward to my 30s, not going to lie. I think 40s is when it's like cream of the crop, right? You're like, you've already figured yourself out. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know what you want to do. You know what you don't want to do. You know what you're capable of. You know what you're not capable of. And you can just do, you know? You have so many more, like, tools at your disposal at that point, if that makes sense. I'm close to 30. Just got 2 more years. You got this. You got this. That's when you whip out stimulants to power through 500 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine doesn't necessarily do all too much for me personally. Tea does. Tea does. Not so much caffeine. Also, working out works out. Oh my god, hi! Zerker, hello! Welcome on in. How be? I'd say it's a mental thing. Once you start getting those back in my day thoughts, it's when the. No, true. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of those posts like lately
Do
where it's
it.
like
Drink
ooh,
5 bottles of 5-hour energy. Enter the
ugh,
forbidden 25th hour.
the 25th hour, dude. 5-hour energy, I don't know how people are able to drink that stuff. It literally tastes nasty. I don't even think I have something I can compare 5-hour energy to. It tastes foul. I don't know how people are able to drink it. If you're able to drink it, Hmm. I'm sus of you a little bit. Just a wee bit, I think. 40s is where my liver, heart, lungs might fail. Oh no. Oh no. Winding down for the night playing Tekken, did my ranking and rivals for the day. Look, Zerker, I played Marvel Rivals because my sleep schedule is really fucked up. So, like I was saying before, right? My sleeping schedule's so messed up, I can't do the you just stay up all night and all day to reset it type of deal anymore. So, what I've been doing is I'll go to sleep later and later and later. And this does work, it just takes longer. But yeah, so eventually I'm going to get tired at the time that I usually am supposed to get tired at. And then it'll be reset. And then I'll be fine. And I just got to keep it like that. But yeah, it's rough. But speaking of Marvel Rivals, I was playing Marvel Rivals this morning, and it really made me realize that there are different crews, okay, when it comes to like competitive games like that. There are different crews altogether. There's the morning crew, there's like the midday crew, and then there's the night crew. I prefer the night crew. I played a couple of games with the morning crew. All of my games that I get tossed in because I'm in Diamond are already just sweaty as fuck. Morning crew, they're just cracked, okay? You have like people who are just waking up and starting their day. Andre, thank you so much for the follow, lovely. Welcome on in. You have people who are just starting their day. You have the people that don't go to sleep and live, breathe, eat Marvel Rivals and do nothing but sweat on that game all day, and they're just super salty, like from the jump. And it's just awful. People were just so mean and so rude for no reason. Like literally, I played my first game. I played 2 games this morning. Two. I played 1 game. My first one. It was my starter game. So obviously, I'm not gonna be warmed up. I'm not gonna be at my best. But like, it's fine. I still played decently well. Our whole entire team was doing awful, and we lost, right? And then apparently there was someone on the enemy team that for my second game was on my team. And they were like the whole entire time, instead of like actually playing the game, they were like attacking me, and they were like, "Oh, you were the reason why you threw the game last game. That's why your team lost. I should have avoided you. You were so awful last game. You're going to throw this game too." And I was like, "Bro." Bro. Hi, Eric, and hello, Eric, too. Hi. Oh my god, I have 2 Erics. I'm gonna have to, like, call you guys different Erics when you guys are both on. Let's see. Let's think about it. Should I do, like, Eric 1 and Eric 2? Eric 1 and Eric 2? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Then it just tasted like super weak Kool-Aid. Ugh. Wait, 5-hour energy tastes like super weak Kool-Aid to you. Ugh. It does not taste like that to me. At all. At all. And my mom used to drive 5-hour energy. Drive. Like drink 5-hour energy like all the time. Holy shiitake nuggets, bro. Winding down for the night. Winding down for the night and playing Tekken is crazy, but like I respect it. I do the same thing with Marvel Rivals. Or Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is way more chill though. But yeah, no, it was just crazy. And like, the thing is, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me when people are being rude like that in video games like that. I get it. The emotions are high. Everyone's like wanting to win. That's the whole point. Everyone wants to climb the big shiny ladder and get a bigger and better rank. I totally understand that. But like, I used to play League of Legends back in the day when you had to like buy rune pages and rune like the little glyphs and stuff. Okay, I used to play League of Legends at peak toxicity. Okay, nothing after that can phase me anymore. I'm so sorry, especially when they pull out the, "Oh, it makes sense because you're a woman, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." I just sit there and I laugh at them, and I'm like, "So you're a grown man, you know how to make a sandwich? You need a babysitter to do that for you?" And they get so pissed because I've heard it all. It doesn't faze me anymore. And honestly, it brings me a lot more joy to kind of like rage bait them at this point because they're just asking for it. Like I'm not a toxic player, but if you start being toxic towards me, I can be toxic. I can play. It takes 2 to tango, baby. I can do that just as well. You know what I mean? Anyways, they were super sweaty and they were just like really rude. And like the whole team was just like, dude, that was last game. Why are you still like freaking out about last game? Like, they're doing well. I was doing fine. I was doing great. They were just like salty. I just don't get it. And it's a game at the end of the day. Like, why are you getting so riled up at your grown age? At your fossil age? Fossil is diabolical. The world of ranked is something I stay away from for my own mental well-being. That's actually super valid, honestly. Oof, the worst. Yeah, it's okay. Red Bull taste. I can't drink Red Bull anymore. I can if I'm like in a pinch. I need the energy and like it's there. I'll do it as long as it's cold. As long as it's cold. Warm Red Bull is a no-go. But I I don't drink Red Bull like that anymore because back in my I'm still young, all right, but I'm going to say this. Back in my youth, okay, my more crazy youth era, okay, back in college. Um I I used to so the first time I drank like out in public was back when I went to Oxford. I studied at Oxford for a couple of years. Oxford University in the UK, if you don't know. And so while I was in Oxford, uh, since the legal age in Europe is 18, and I was 18, damn straight I fucking drank. So we got like, there was this one night, or there were just not even one night, there were multiple nights where I came to the realization that I really like Jaeger bombs. And if you don't know what a Jaeger bomb is, you just take Jaeger liqueur and you mix it with a Red Bull. See where this is going? So energy plus alcohol. I was flying, bro. I was in the club dancing my little Badissi off, okay? Having the time of my life. It was fantastic. But yeah, no. I had so much of those that now like I smell Red Bull, I just immediately just mentally get transported back to that time and I cringe a little bit. And so I can no longer have Red Bull. I actually can't. Goth model is actually absolutely stunning. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best to like wear my other models because I have them and I don't wear them as much, but I put more work into this one more than any of my other models, so like it makes me want to wear it more. But yeah, I tried Red Bull once, had to water it down to make it watering down Red Bull is crazy dayo. It tastes like fruity batteries. You know, now that I think about it, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, you might be right about that. It does taste like fruity batteries with a little bit of fizz, you know, a little bit of fizzy. You guys are so silly. Oh man. Yeah, no, I don't get the team toxicity in comp games. It's just, I don't know. I know Diamond Guides are sweats, dude. Honestly, like, I've been in every single tier all the way up to Grandmaster, right? And Grandmaster games are sweaty, but people are a lot less chill. And I think I have a reason as to why this is. Okay? I think the reason why it's like this is because when people get to Diamond, you're above plat, you're above gold, alright? So, like, you're kind of, like, in between the cream of the crop and, like, you know, the people who are mid at the game or casual at the game, right? So, like, you get a little wee bit of an ego that you're like, okay, I'm really good at the game. When in reality, I climbed all the way to Grandmaster, and those lobbies were a lot more chill, people-wise. Games were not chill. Games were absolutely... There was no chill to be had in any one of those games. But the people at least were a little bit nicer. And if you messed up, they will call you out on your mess up, but they're at least a lot more respectful about it, which is better. But even in Grandmaster, it can still sometimes be pretty bad because it's still like that ego thing. I think like Diamond and Grandmaster, those two, it's like you're high enough that you're not like average, but you're good, you're decent at the game, you can stand your own, you understand the game and your characters that you play. But like I feel like once you get to Celestial, from what I've been told from my friends who have made it that far, hopefully I can get there this season, we'll see. I was told that Celestial lobbies are just chill. Like, they're just chilling out at that point because everyone's just, like, on par skill-wise. But, yeah. I'm caffeine sensitive, so it hits me like a train. One monster will keep me up all night and day. Holy. Dang, if you ever go to a rave, honestly, you'd probably have like the cheapest time of just staying awake because you could just toss back a Red Bull and just keep dancing all night. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm at the cusp of Plat 1. You've got this. Lock in, Zerker. Lock in. You've got this. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Hi, Andy. Hello. Hi, Cashew. Hi. Oh my gosh, I missed some of you guys. I missed some of you guys. I'm so sorry. Hi. Welcome on in. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. Hello, hello. Hi. Hmm. Sweating in video games? Imagine, yeah. Couldn't be me, right? I'm trying boat. I go 47 on White Fox and still lose. There are a lot of different things as to reasons like why you lose. You could be doing the best, like on the team. You could be doing amazing, but it doesn't just boil down to how many kills you have or like how well you're doing. It's about how well the team is doing as a whole. You know what I mean? Hmm. What's your favorite piercing on the goth model, Rogue? Also, I hardly ever encounter toxic people in any time I game. I never encountered a toxic person anytime I played Mortal Kombat. Well, Mortal Kombat and the games that we're talking about are very, very different game genres, first of all. And they don't have voice chat. They don't have voice chat or text chat. That's the important part. People can't be toxic to you if you can't see what they're typing, right? But even in games like that, like I've had people be way back in my day. Okay, when I had an Xbox, I used to play Call of Duty, and we all know how toxic the Call of Duty like lobbies are, right? Even if I had like my mic turned off, everything turned off, and I was kind of just being chilling and playing for the vibes, right? Doing well, but playing for the vibes, you know? Trying to have fun in a video game. Crazy concept, I know, but trying to have fun in a video game, I would get random people that would just like go out of their way to like message me on Xbox to just like spew hate at me. And I would always just sit there and be like, I was in your mind so rent free that you took time out of your day to do this. Wild. Probably a grown ass adult too, talking to a kid. Imagine. But what's my favorite piercing? I don't have a lot of piercings on this model, if I'm being honest with you. I really don't. Mother. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Mava. If you guys aren't already following Mamba, please go give them a look-see. They're an absolute sweetheart. They do their own texture work. They're very, very talented. So if you're ever looking for a texture artist for your VR chat models, or just someone that can put clothes on or whatever, check them out. They're super sweet, goofy bean. Give them some love for me, yeah? Brando, thank you so much for the follow, lovely. Thank you, thank you. But Maba, how was your stream? How was it? Was it good? Hi, Andy. Hello. My condolences. I hope that you have
Hi,
recovered
thanks
from
for
that
the
terrible
Neferty gifted
condition.
subscription. Hope you are having a great day.
Yeah. Oh my God. Did you get hit with it? That's funny. Yeah. I got a little wee bit of something, and I don't really get the opportunity to like gift gifts or gift subs to my friends or bits or whatever because like pretty much everything that I make from stream is like my entire income. So I really have to be very wise with like how I use it, but honestly, Nuff is a very, very sweet bean, and throughout all of the stuff that I've gone through, just like doing this journey with you guys, she's been a very consistent, down to earth person, and I really appreciate her having like being in my life. So I just kind of wanted to like do that for her. You know what I mean? Hi, Tim. Damn okay. Captain Resume. Jaeger bombs and Fireball describes my college life very well. Okay, I didn't like Fireball. I didn't like Fireball at all. It's so nasty, dude. It's so gross. You doing Terry's this Friday? And sadly, some stuff. I don't really do any more mainly shop stuff. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Yeah. regardless, Maba is extremely talented, and he's really good goofball. Go give him some love. EDC Orlando was a 3-day blur when I went. You're so you're not wrong, dude. You've been wait, what year of EDC Orlando did you go to? I used to rave a lot, okay? Back in 2019 before the purge, okay? Before COVID-19 struck and stole 2 years of my very young life. I was at peak party like age, okay? Peak party age. I'm still very mad about that. I didn't even get a graduation. Yes, I am one of those. I didn't even get a graduation. I'm still upset about that to this day. But what can I do? Anyways, yeah, no. What year did you go to EDC Orlando? I used to party a lot back then. I used to go to raves a lot. I'm really hoping that in the future I can go to raves again because honestly,
if I was lurking and didn't
EDM
notice
is
it
like,
cause I was helping my parents switch some yard work lol.
absolutely no worries, AG. I'm just happy that you have it. I'm happy that you have it. Enjoy all of Neff's emotes. Enjoy them. Toxic people text. They do, but like it's a lot more easy to be toxic to someone when you can text them, like type at them, and or like vocally be toxic towards them, if that makes sense. Valhalrin, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Dewdrop. Hi. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. This is a Tuesday stream. Let it be known. It is a Tuesday stream. Okay? Welcome, Raiders. Gonna lurk. Yeah, no worries. Please do all of that ass after stream self-care. Please take care of yourself. Drink water, stretch, grab some noms, or grab some sleep if that's what you need to do. But please make sure you're taking care of yourself after your very lovely stream, Maba. Thank you for sharing your communities with me. I really appreciate that. Hi, Flips. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. How are you? Come on in. Wow. Girl, it's Wednesday. Cashew, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Got a joke for you. Do you know how much a rainbow weighs? Well, not that much. It's pretty light. I see what you did there. Bro, Jaegers are miserable to drink. I can't believe I liked this rocket fuel drink in college. Yeah, I can't, like, I can't have Red Bulls because of them. I had so much, but, like, good grief. They made those nights amazing. They made those nights phenomenal, okay? Like, it was good. It was great. I liked them, at least. Can't have them anymore, but I liked them. If you do rival community night, I gotta hop in. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't really think that there are many Marvel Rivals players, or at least ranked Marvel Rivals players in my community. I haven't really centered my, like, what I do around, like, competitive gaming. I'll do it from time to time because it's a comfort game and I'm alright at it. So, like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to play. There's nothing that I explicitly want to play right now, so I'll just play some Ribbles. But yeah, I don't play it enough to, like, foster as much competitiveness in my community, I think. But maybe one day, who knows? I feel like a lot of people in my community that do play Marvel Rivals probably play it a little bit more casually, if not, or is just completely new to it, or hasn't ever played at all. But yeah, maybe one day. I'm actually, I don't know if you don't know, like, crazy, but, like, for whatever reason, if you don't know, there's a VTuber named Iron Mouse, probably the biggest VTuber out of all the VTubers. Okay, she's kingpin of the VTubers, and she recently just put out a feeler, an application for streamers that want to enter into a Marvel Rivals competition. And I applied to it because they're partnering with Marvel Rivals themselves, and the prize pool is, hold on, wait for it, $20,000. And I was like, oh my goodness, if I just lock in really, really hard, hopefully, if I do get in, I will literally play that game on stream. It will be my training arc. I will play every single day, on stream, off stream, before I go to bed, when I wake up. Because, like, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, and I feel like I could win. I think the last time that I entered into like a Marvel Rivals type tournament was like last year, and it was a lot of fun. Our team, like the team that we played against, was really good, but our team was also really good. Honestly, like I don't mind losing games when both teams are playing like peak. When both teams lock in and they're doing what they need to do, the supports, the DPS and the tanks are all just doing their best, and it literally could have gone either way. Those are the games that like literally get me addicted to like playing competitive games. Those are the games that I actually fiend for, because it's like it literally could go either way. So you're just sitting there at the end of the day and you're just like, wow, like I genuinely feel like this is probably like it's a genuine GG. It's a genuine good game. Like, how can you be mad about that? You know what I mean? It's Wednesdays, my dudes. No, it's Tuesday, Cashew. Don't listen to Cashew. Don't listen to him. He's just a cat. Don't listen to him. It's Tuesday. Oh my god. I'm just here to find something nice to listen to while I post-work collapse. No worries. I hope I can help give you a little bit of comfort with my chatter. Alright, I hope you have fun. I have to mentally prepare for my own stream. No worries, AG. No worries. In 24, I was T-posing everywhere and taking pictures. I had so many random people come up and join my photos. Oh, heck yeah. Honestly, I absolutely love rave culture. I definitely, oh, hello, Leg. Hi, Leg. Whoa, what happened? Okay, let's not do that again. I definitely consider myself to be a raver. I don't go as much as I would like to, but I'm hoping within the next few years that my situation changes and I can go again. Because I'm telling you, I used to go to at least like 3-4 raves every single year. Back in 2019, when I didn't have any responsibilities whatsoever outside of college, I think that year alone I went to 10 different raves. And I literally have like the tickets, the little armbands to prove it. I have a whole entire like stash of them. I collect them because I'm like, these are memories. These are memories that I don't want to lose. And even if it comes down to me not remembering every single tiny little thing that I did at all these raves, I still have this commemorative, item that shows that I was there. And I made memories and I had a good time. Oh, I miss raves so much. Literally going to raves and listening to EDM music and just being rowdy and headbanging and just having the time of my life literally is my therapy. That's my type of therapy. And because I haven't been able to do that as often, I feel like my mental has kind of been hurting a little bit. But I'm hoping this year that I can save up enough, because I think there is a rave that's a little bit local that's happening in August. Hopefully. Hopefully it happens. I don't think it happened last year or the year before that. So I'm really hoping it happens this year, because I'm going to make an effort to go. I'm going to make an effort to go so I can just have a few days where I can just be immersed in music again and come across some lovely, awesome people and just having a good time. I'm looking forward to next year, because me and my rave fam actually made a pact many, many years ago. All right. That for my friends, one of my very, very close friends' birthday is going to on that year, next year. I think Electric Forest is going to like be on her birthday, and like my first ever rave was Ultra Miami, Ultra Miami, and that landed on her birthday as well. So we wanted to like go again for Electric Forest because we've never been, and we were like 2027. I don't give a fuck. You have like 10 years, all right, to figure your life out. But by the end of those 10 years, you better have your shit figured out enough that you can afford your ticket and that we can make the plans to go, because we're all going. We made that whole entire promise, and like we're already starting to like have a little group chat. We're talking about it. Right. It's getting close. We need to lock in and figure this shit out, because like this is happening. You're going. And I'm like, fuck, okay. We'll figure it out. That's so cool. Fingers crossed for your application. Yeah, hopefully I get in. It would be super duper cool. It would be so awesome. The sweat and salt will flow through with you. That kind of prize on the line. I would be like I would have to lock in, dude. If I streamed it, which I probably won't because I want to like lock in, but if I streamed it, I'm just letting you guys know in advance, and I apologize in advance. I will be like quiet, all right? You're just gonna see my face like locking in. I would be quiet as a mouse, and I would just be doing my thing, okay? Because like that's like serious. That's serious. That's some life changing stuff right there. So yeah, no. It'd be great. How are you doing? Hello, Kage. I'm super sorry. I'm so late in saying hi to you guys. I've just been yapping. How are you? Hello, Night Furious. 100% agree. Even if I lose, if both teams every player and every player was giving it their all, I'm like I lost, but that was the bat. Yeah. No, exactly. My Marvel Rival experience was constantly being chased everywhere. Yeah. Anytime I play Rocket, I literally am just screaming in the background and I'm like, help! Help me! Because there's just like a Black Panther or an Iron Fist or a Magic or whatever that's just like on my case the whole game. And then I switch off and I play like Gambit or I'll play Oh, I love White Fox. I love White Fox so much. She is the best anti-dive known to man. Like, it's so refreshing being able to fight back. I used to be able to do that with Gambit, but like Gambit is kind of permabanned in the higher ranks because he's kind of broken. Like even though they nerf some of his kit, he's still really broken and it feels good to play him, but he's like kind of permabanned. Every single game that I play Gambit, by the way, I win. Okay, I want to say like 95% because there are always going to be outliers, but I digress. So yeah, no, I play White Fox now, and yeah, she is the best anti-dive. Because people like, even Venom, you can go up against Venom and still win, which is so nice. Like, they'll dive you, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck up their backline. You're just like, in any other case, this might have been detrimental, but I have a kit that can fight back, and I can kill you if I play my cards just right. It's great. It's so good. I love it. Hi, Colin Pie. Hello. Good morning to you. Hi. Yap 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 yap. Yeah, we're yapping, man. Jagul, hello. Hi. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? How you doing? Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah, I don't know if I got your answer, George, but yeah, what year did you go in? Oh, it was in 24. It was in 24. Wait, no. That doesn't sound right. Wait, 24? Wait, yeah, 24? Did you go 24? Am I like tweaking? So many bracelets and beans. Okay, so like a few years ago, me and like a bunch of other streamers, Wolf Tico, you might know them. Wolf Tico, Grim, I don't think she streams anymore. Turquoise, he is a DJ. Why am I being bumped? What? You made some pot stickers. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. I'm just kidding. 24 and 25. Oh, okay, got you. Heck yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I think the last time I went to EDC Orlando, that was back when I lived in Florida, I think. When was that? I think that was when was that? Maybe like 2022? 2023? Maybe even 2024 actually. I'd have to check, but yeah. I heard pot stickers. I'm thinking of Hot Pot. Ooh, a Hot Pot is fantastic. No, but back to the story. So I went to a rave with a bunch of VR friends that I'd known, and a lot of the people that had gone, it was their first ever rave. I was a seasoned veteran. So I was doing some crazy technical stuff, okay? But we went to Lost Lands. If you ever get the opportunity to go to a music festival in America, Lost Lands is probably one of the best ones. It is owned and created by the DJ himself, known as Excision. He's pretty big in the scene. Excision made the entirety of Lost Lands. It's dinosaur themed. And that is all you need to know. That's more than enough information that you need to know to be convinced to go to Lost Lands. Go to Lost Lands. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's really good though. You definitely should go. It's awesome. It's huge. It's huge and it's just sick. Um but yeah, no. So we all went to Lost Lands and I just being, the wook, the seasoned wook of the group. I had a friend that I was meeting up with who I met this friend years prior at another rave, and like me and my other then friend at the time had adopted this person, and we kind of just became like friends, and we would show them because I think it was their first good night Beagle, oh yes me, rest easy, but it was their first ever rave. And so they were like, I don't know, like which DJs are the best to go to. And I was just like, and also that my friend at the then time, it was also their first ever rave either. So I was literally just the one that was guiding them and telling them where to go and when to leave and how to get to where and XYZ, all the technical stuffs, right? So I met this person at Lost Lands, and I kind of like we've been meeting up at raves like pretty much like every single time I go to a rave, he'll like throw down. You guys might have seen him. He pops in from time to time. His name is Sino. Very very sweet dude. Very sweet dude. Absolutely love that guy. Um so we would meet up at raves and we just have a blast, but during that one particular time, okay, he had no idea like what DJs to go to, and I was just like, bet you stick with us, I got you, I'll take you to all of the best DJs and all of the best stages, you just gotta stick with us. And I was literally like, I showed them Porter Robinson, I showed them Rez, I showed them like Dom Dalla, like so much. It was such a great time. So we went there, and that was a blast. That was a blast and a half. I absolutely loved that. And we met up at several other raves after that, but most it's indicative to the story because then we went to Lost Lands and I met up with him, and it was hilarious because he gave me my first ever perler. I actually have it hanging up over there. He made me, because he knows I'm an EP bean, okay? So he made me a gigantic Snorlax perler necklace, and I absolutely love it. It's the first perler I've ever had. But that aside, so I spent most of my time at the rave with him and like all of the other people that were a little bit newer because it was a big group, and I'm used to going to raves with like maybe a small group of people. It's a lot easier to just move around, honestly, in my opinion. So it was just me and him just being chilling and vibing. Um and dude, he had some strats. I was like, yo, I'm writing that down. Ravers are so smart, but I digress. Um so yeah, no, I like for whatever reason, anytime I go to one of those events, even if it's not like a rave or a music festival of that kind, and it's more just like a concert with like a few DJs lined up, I always end up getting like a bunch of gifts from other ravers. I don't know, I guess my vibes are immaculate. What can I say? But yeah, so I came back that first night. We were all going back to our Airbnb, and it was funny because like they were like, how are you able to find us in the rave? There are thousands of people. And I'm like, dude, I'm seasoned. I don't know what to tell you. So I finally find them. We get in the car to go to our Airbnb, and they were like, where were you all night? Like, we didn't, like, you said you were going to dip, and then we didn't see you until it was time to go. Like, how was your day? And I was like, dude, I had a crazy day. Look at all the shit that I got. And I had this, like, hood thing that I was wearing during the day so that my face could stay covered and not get, like, hit by the sun because it was really, really hot. It's prime summer, okay? So, I take off my hood, and I had to make it into a makeshift pocket because I didn't have like when you're wearing, if you ever go to a music festival, okay, rave booty is everywhere, and my booty is definitely in rave booty attire, and rave booty attire does not always have pockets, okay? It's just how it is. So I made it into a makeshift pocket, and I like took it out, and I just had like a bunch of little tchotchkes, like little dinosaurs people gave me, a cute little sword, the perler that I was gifted, a bunch of like I had all of the candies that I'd been gifted on my arms and stuff, and I was wearing those. But yeah, no. I love raves. It's basically makes me feel like it's a bunch of like adults who are just like releasing their inner child and just being silly and goofy and whimsical, and it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's the best environment to be in my opinion. Especially like I've been hearing that more seasoned like ravers are starting to get a little bit more annoyed with the newer ravers because they don't necessarily follow like the rules and like I guess the vibes that like most ravers should be following, which is plur if you don't know. Peace, love, unity, and respect. And responsibility. It's 2 R's. Peace, love, unity, respect, and responsibility. Which basically just means be a good person to people around you, right? The very basics, the very bare minimum. Am I right? So yeah, people just like they're shoving in crowds, not saying excuse me, just being like awful apparently. And I'm grateful that I've never had to like experience that all too much. Like granted, if you go to a rave, there are gonna be rowdy people. That's just a part of the land. So you can't get mad if you're getting like, you know, knocked around just a wee bit, especially if you're in the
I
more,
love
I
you.
guess, rowdier section of the crowd.
Yeah, you set my soul on
Zerker,
fire.
thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Fuck ads. Ads are cringe. Yeah, they are cringe. They are pretty cringe. I was the group camel during my EDCA. Oh, jeez. You had the water and the snacks. That's fair. Hi, Vispin. Hi. I get it. Festival culture is a thing that needs to be learned. People who haven't gone to those kind of events don't typically know. And that's true. That is true. Is that my favorite? Is that my favorite kitsune? Hi, Nitrosy. Oh my god. Hey, yeah, it is for like a little short time longer for now. Yeah. Ah, I'm being bonked. Is that a care package or are you just bonking me to bonk me? Oh my god. But yeah, no, no, no. People who haven't been, I guess, just don't get it. And let me be clear. Let me be clear, okay? Festival culture, club culture, not the same. Absolutely not the same. I don't like club culture. Club culture is yucky. And honestly, I'm very glad that anytime I do go to a club, it's literally to see an EDM artist. So most people that show up for those kind of events are usually going to be actual ravers. So like you get a healthy mix of like club people and raver people, but it's mostly raver people. So it's the crowd is usually very nice. But there are some instances where it's like crazy. Like I remember there was this one weekend I had the ability to go see 3 different DJs and it or actually technically like 5 or 6 different DJs back to back over the course of 3 days. It wasn't a music festival, it was just concerts and events that I had lined up, and I was hype as fuck, right? First night, I got to see Mala. I still have the video of it, but I don't know if you know Mala. He's like a deep dark house type of DJ. Absolutely love that man. His sets are just mwah, chef's kiss. The first time I saw him was in fuck, it was in a what are those? It was in a warehouse party for Halloween back in like 2019. And I was like I loved his music way before then. So awesome, so great. I knew his vibes were being immaculate and they were. And then I got surprised that same night and I got to see Knife Party for the first time ever. They very rarely do shows, guys. I got so lucky that night. Anyways, back to the story. Because I will just ramble on. So essentially, right, Mala, he was rapping one of his songs or just like singing along with one of his songs because it has like some lyrics to it that he does himself. I was in the front row, and the whole entire night I was just dancing, I was vibing, like I was giving him all my energy because his set was immaculate. Man walks up to me because I was taking a little video because it was one of my favorite songs. Man walks up to me, takes my phone, and just starts recording himself like actually singing to the song and vibing to the song, and then returns my phone back to me, pours a shot of whiskey, and then gives me a shot of whiskey. Dude, that guy is so legendary. I absolutely love him. He is so cool. Honestly, before he starts any one of his sets, he literally starts by smoking up. I kid you not. He doesn't start a set until that happens. He is an actual G. Hi, Sierra. Hello. Welcome on in. I got a joke. What's up, Azur? Hit me with it. I was the group camel. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind because I'm yapping so much. Very different, and the festival is much better. Festival is way better. It's way better. What's your most disappointing rave outing? Let's see. My most disappointed rave outing. Okay. All right. So there was this one time I went to go see a DJ at a club with my friend, the one that I talked about before that had never been to a music festival before. Went to the same place, or went to a concert to see her favorite DJ for the first time. And to just, be with her because, girlies out there and like just out there in the world by themselves at night, scary. So us girls have to stay together for our safety. You know how it is. So we did that. And we were on the front row and we had been there for like the whole entire night. So we were kind of just chilling. I don't mind sharing the front row with people as long as you are nice about it and not a dick, right? This guy comes in. He, like, the whole entire front row obviously is very full. Right, there's a group of girls next to me, and then there was me and my friend. This guy, like, has a drink that he's spilling all over us, by the way. Me and the girl that was next to me on the right-hand side, and my friend was on the left-hand side, okay? He has his drink, he's clearly drunk or whatever, or just intoxicated, or maybe he was just a prick, I don't fucking know. But he had his drink, and how he got into the front and standing next to me, okay? He had his drink. He would reach in between me and the girl on the right, and he just like shoved his whole entire arm and his drink there, acting like he was trying to put his drink on like the stand that was like right in front where people were putting their drinks. And me and this girl were like looking at him and we're just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you doing this, right? That's not very peace, love, unity, respect, responsibility of you. It's not very Ployer of you, right? So we were just annoyed, but we were kind of like getting over it because he put his drink down and like whatever, he stopped being annoying. But then, oh, thank you Husky, hi, welcome on in, how you doing? So then, right, he starts shoving his whole entire like shoulder in there, and slowly but surely is like pushing me and the girl that's next to me. And me and the girl are like looking at each other like, what is this dude's problem? So like we were just trying to like hold tight, hold stead, hold fast, okay, and try to like stay. But he like he was being so weird that the girl was like, I'm very uncomfortable, you're making me extremely uncomfortable. He didn't give a fuck. He eventually made her uncomfortable that her and her friends just left. So it was just me and my friend, and the guy was standing right next to me. And okay, guys, if you are new here, hi, I am of the African American variety, okay? So I have like, African American hair, okay? And so he did the thing that you should never fucking do to anyone, by the way, but especially not someone that has a different hair texture than you. I don't care if you're fascinated by it. I don't give a fuck if you're fascinated by it. But never do this one thing. He's like, I was just vibing. I was trying my hardest to ignore him. I had these really cute, like, heart-shaped goggles that I had bought from, like, another rave on. So I was just doing my own thing. I put them on so I didn't have to look at them, and I was just being chilling. He started, like, putting his hands in my hair and, like, tapping my goggles, like, to try to get my attention. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Like, it literally pissed me off. I was like cursing him out. I'm like, dude, what is your issue? Like, you literally just made this other girl like leave because you made her so uncomfortable, and now you're just being a dickhead. Like, what do you want? Don't touch me. Like, literally don't touch me. I'm not doing any, like, yeah, that was insane. I have never experienced that except for maybe one other time, but I think that guy might have been under the influence of something, so I might excuse that just a wee bit. But this guy was like crazy, and he was trying to like rage bait me to like hit him or whatever, and he's like, you're so mad at me, like, why did you just hit me, bro? And I'm like, what are you fucking saying? Like, what are you talking about? Just stop being fucking weird. What is your issue? And literally, it was so much of a problem that like the DJ, right? Because it's a small club. So like the stage is like right there. It was like right in front of us. He comes to me and he's looking at me, and he's just like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, this guy is being a dick. He's making me so uncomfortable. He just made these other people leave because he's being so crazy. And yeah, so that was my one really awful experience. But again, I think it was more so because it was in a club setting, and that was a clubber, not a raver. No raver would ever do that, right? So yeah, I guess that answers your question. Yeah. People are weird, but yeah, no, that guy pissed me off. Like, it made the DJ is a very good DJ, but the whole experience kind of got watered down just a tad wee bit because of that. It was just it was you know? Man, fuck that shit is like, yeah, no, literally. Flames, hello, sweetie. How was your birthday? Happy post birthday. How was your birthday? How was your birthday? Did you do anything for yourself? I hope you did. And if you didn't, I hope at the very least you got yourself some cake, yeah? Hope you got yourself some cake. I don't excuse away shit. You're always responsible for your own actions, bar you having a stroke or a health issue under the influence or drugs out. It doesn't fly, but like, I'm a girl, okay, and sometimes there are men that are stronger than me that look scary, and I do not want to get hurt. So I'm going to go in the most like I'm gonna take the path that is a little bit more safe for my own safety. But dude, if I was like at my peak when I was like really fucking strong and I had like really intense muscles, oh yeah, I would have started some shit. Oh, absolutely. But also I don't want to start shit because I don't want to get kicked out of the club, because 9 times out of 10, no matter if you are the problem or not, clubs don't really see like that. They if they see like an issue and you're a part of the issue, they'll just all together get rid of the entire issue 9 times out of 10. Again, rave culture is not the same as club culture. That's why I don't like going to clubs all too much. I only really go to support my favorite artists, and I'm most definitely never going back to that club ever again. It was, fuck that guy. That's all I have to say on that, dude. Oh my god. It was really EP birthday. Rain galore, draining the fire's energy, so I pretty much offset my energy for sleep quite a bit, and well, thinking of what to do. That is fair. That is super fair. A girl? I thought you were a full-blooded grim. Nitrous, you can't let them know about my secret, okay? We're trying to keep that on the hush hush, okay? God, did you not get the memo? God. Oh man. But yeah, that's I guess my craziest story. Hello, Cloudy. Hello. But every other time I've literally had so many amazing interactions and just met so many really cool and kind people in the rave scene. That's literally the only one out of all of the years that I've been raving. Well, the gremlin energy though. The gremlin energy. As a big guy who's always the DD for my group outings, I act as a wave breaker for my smaller friends during raves. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, if push comes to shove, I absolutely am very confident that I could take care of myself. I do not fear people. I do not fear. I never. Maybe this is not the greatest thing, but I don't really have that like fear of things. Like, I'm never gonna let the fear of things and like people and just events like scare me so much so that I like inhibit my life from doing things that I love and care about and I'm passionate about, because like, why? Like, bad things are always gonna fucking happen, and I hope it doesn't happen to me, and that's not what I'm saying at all. I really hope it doesn't, like, nothing ever happens to me if I ever go out and interact with other human beings. But if it were to, I don't want that fear of if it could happen to like inhibit me from doing that. But if push comes to shove, I definitely feel like I'm sturdy enough as a person to be able to handle my own. I just don't want to have it come to that point, is what I'm saying. I don't at all. I don't at all. And yeah. People can be so strange sometimes. Now, my sister-in-law is 5'1". She would disappear in a... Oh, jeez. Yeah, that would be scary. I'm not that short, though. But yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I really do, like, even if I'm going to, like, a rave that has a massive crowd, especially if you go to, like, the main stage, there's probably going to be, like, at least 1,000 people at that one stage. And I'm being so dead ass. Like, some raves are that big, right? the main stage is always going to have all of the bigger and like the biggest artists, always. So there's always going to be a massive fucking crowd. If you don't know what you're doing, it's really hard to get to the front or get to a good spot or get to the part of the crowd where all of the fun and the vibes are. It's really hard to get to that spot if you don't know what you're doing. If you do, it's pretty easy. But anyways, yeah. So if you are in raves long enough or music festivals long enough, you'll see it throughout the day. People are going to get tired from standing up and walking around and dancing all day. That sometimes there are going to be people that form little tiny, like, I don't know what to call them, maybe communities or something, where they kind of like do a little bubble, a little circle where they sit down with each other and kind of like let their legs rest while they're in the crowd. Because once you get to that level, like to that like section of a crowd where it's like there are so many people, boop, so many people in front of you and so many people behind you, then like it's really difficult to get out of that crowd to just take a break, right? To lay down in the grass or whatever. So most people will just vie to like lay down or not lay down, but kind of like sit or squat on the floor in that little area. And some people are so rude and they won't like look down. And I always put it upon myself to make sure that like if there are people who are trying to get to the front, trying to maneuver around those people, I always try my best to be like, hey guys, there are people down here, let's be respectful, don't step on them, like don't do that, you know what I mean? I'm too old to do that anymore, sadly. No, Spot. I was promised a rave with you, goddammit. We're gonna go to a rave one day. I don't care if it's 5 years from now. I don't care if it's 1 year from now. We're going to a rave together, gosh darn it. At least for one day. At least for one. I know it'd be so much fun and I'd make it worth your while. I promise. I pinky promise. The AC tents. Oh my god, yes. Yes, the AC tents are amazing. There was this one day, okay? I will say I had party favors, okay? And that's as far as I'm gonna like digress into that, okay? I had lost my friends at EDC Orlando and I was really, really sad about it. If you know, you know. I went to one of the AC tents and it was so nice and refreshing. I think they even have like therapists or like they have people on board that like help because let's be honest, we know what people do at music festivals, okay? We know what people do. It's not some crazy thing. We all know. As long as you do it responsibly, I don't give a fuck. But and be kind and nice and don't be a dick. Like literally bare minimum, right? And there are like people that'll go around and they'll be nice to you and they'll like give you a hug and make sure you're okay, and they're like, you know, they'll just be nice. And it's really nice that when, you know, music festivals care. I don't really know if they do that anymore because I know Insomniac bought out EDC, which is not great. I have my own opinions about Insomniac, but I digress. There are some really good people that will like work as just like kind of like therapists almost, and they'll like be there for people and make sure that, you know, they're having a good time and keeping the vibes up essentially. So yeah, no, cooling zones are peak. Absolute peak. Absolutely. Aww. Rogue's an ankle biter, can confirm. I prepared greaves to protect. Not the greaves. That's crazy, Niall. Gonna head off. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Rest easy. Rest easy. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's super late. I know we don't usually start streams or have streams this late unless I'm already prematurely doing something, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Heat strokes are no joke. Just saw like 3 people get up. Yeah, absolutely. If I ever get it kind of sucks with like COVID, right? And I didn't really necessarily like doing it, but if I ever saw other like individuals who looked like, you know, they had party favors and they were like struggling really hard and said party favors require water and they didn't have any, I would be kind enough to like waterfall my water towards them. Like I wouldn't mind. But ever since like COVID, like I'm kind of like iffy about doing that now. But people like pre-COVID were super nice. They'd even let you like have a sip from their pack. Like I don't know. I feel like everyone should, like, if you ever go to a rave, please, pretty please, make sure that you are bringing water. Get one of those camel packs that like holds like a gallon of water. It's super lightweight. You can put shit in there as well so that you don't get your stuff stolen, because people do steal at music festivals. You have to be very careful about your stuff and like keep on checking on it, or just have the good measures to make sure it's safe and tucked away and, you know, all of that. But yeah, no. Just make sure you're staying hydrated. I will give you a hack. I'll give you a little hack. This is what me and my friends do. Okay. Before we go to the rave, we get our camel packs and we fill it to the brim with ice. It's going to last you pretty much all frickin' day. Okay, because it's like insulated, so it keeps it cold. Get a shit ton of ice, put it in your pack, nothing else. Don't put anything else in there. Don't put any sort of liquid, no alcohol, no water, nothing. Okay? Go into the music festival. Once you get to the checkout or the security area or whatever where they check you out to make sure you're like good, okay? You're gonna go in there and they're probably gonna sometimes they might question you to be like, I don't know if you can bring this in, like you have stuff in here. Literally just open it up and show them that it's literally just ice, and you literally be like, it's just ice. Is it okay if, like, this is for me to stay hydrated so that I can take care of myself better throughout the day? It's really hot, it's summertime. 9 times out of 10 they're gonna let you in with the bag. So now you're set up for the day to have ice in your camel pack, and you're literally going to just immediately go to the water station, put water in there, boom. I'm telling you, there is nothing better in this world, okay, than being deep, balls deep in a fucking heavy ass, dense ass crowd, alright, at the front where all of the headbangers are at, all of the energy is at, and you're thirsty as hell, and you drink a sip cold of ice water. Whew, that feels so good, dude. It literally sends you. It literally just sends you, bro. It's so good. Absolutely. And then obviously you might, oh my god, hi, what's up, Rads? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But no, if you get throughout the day, obviously the ice is not gonna last the entire night or the entire day, right? So all you have to do is, and this is for free. You can 9 times out of 10 you can get this done for free. But what I like to do is we go to the drink stand, like where you can like buy alcoholic drinks or just like water. Don't buy the water, first of all. Those prices for water for bottled water is absolutely insane. They'll charge you like $10. I think there's one rave, I think what was it? Imagine Music Festival that I went to a few years back. They were charging like $15 to $20 for a bottle of water. Mind you, first day of the music festival, they didn't have like the water like set up. There was like some sort of situation. So there was no water. Like you couldn't go to a water station to get water for yourself for free. So like the first day they were just passing out water bottles like willy-nilly, which they should, and it was like the smartest and best move that they could have done. But like, yeah, they didn't have water day one. So I was just like, there is absolutely no way you're going to get me to pay $20 for a water bottle. So what you do, go to the drink stand, ask the people for some ice. And say like, hey, I'll buy a drink or I'll buy something if I need to, but all I really want is the ice so that I can put water in there and I can stay cool. 9 times out of 10, they'll just give you the ice. Sometimes they might make you buy a drink or whatever. Just buy like, I don't know, like some juice or whatever, and that'll be fine. Or like, you know, something cheap, and get the ice and tell them to like keep it in the bottle separate and then give you like a plastic thing of ice and ask if you can get multiple. But if you can only get the 1 cup of ice, that's more than anything. You'll be set for the rest of the night, honestly. And that's what I've done every single time I've gone to a rave. It works out. It works out. Cup of ice. Oh, no, that's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, $20 for a bottle of water, bro. Imagine. I'm like, no. That's a whole meal. That's a whole DoorDash meal, man. You talk about 1 bottle of water. I don't like that, like concerts and music festivals and clubs. Like, I get it. They're trying to make profit, but like, haven't you made enough profit by selling like what, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars for 1 ticket? I'm pretty sure you made profit. Like, come on, why are you upcharging like necessities like water during a music festival of all things where people are doing crazy things? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hi, Lars. Hello, what's up? Welcome on in. I do want to go to a rave up north just for the temperature. I want to try to go to a rave up north, but I also like I'm anemic, so like it doesn't matter. I might be cold and like I get cold so easily. So like I feel like I would still I'd have an issue, but it would be like the opposite direction. Instead of being like really super hot, I would be super cold. But I guess I just bundle up. But then what if I'm dancing? Then I get super hot. It's a conundrum. And then even if you do get lockers, right? They're always on the other side of like you have to literally walk to Kingdom Come to fucking put your shit in a locker. So it's like you literally go to put like all of the heavy stuff in the locker and then you literally never see your locker for the rest of the fest. Like you're just carrying all your shit. And personally for me, when I'm walking around on the festival grounds, I don't like having a bunch of shit on me. All right, I like to just travel light. It makes life so much easier, especially when you're trying to keep up with a bunch of stuff that you're carrying. Like again, people do steal. People do steal. So I want to have as less stuff as possible so that I can make sure that I can mentally keep track of it. It's just, it's a time, man. It's a time. At least provide some sparkling water. I feel like sparkling water doesn't even like do anything, you know what I mean? Like you? Wait, huh? Because you stole my. Stop. Stop it. Oh. Bolts. Oh my god, hi. Yo, what's up? What's up? We're yappa lapping. What's up? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. At EDC, I clocked 20,000 steps because of the jumping around from stand to stand. Yeah. Like when I went to Ultra Miami, the festival grounds were so long that it took you 20 to 30 minutes just to get from one side of the music festival to the other. And like there were certain DJs that we just had to be like, we're going to cha-ching on that because like there's no way that we're going to be able to go there. Actually, I don't think we cha-chinged on them. No, for Ultra, we actually just booked it to like every single set. It didn't matter if they were like on like the north side of the set or the south. We clocked in. We clocked in. But I'm telling you, I feel so grateful. Ultra Miami, I got to see Odessa at my first music festival ever. Odessa very rarely does music festivals, let alone shows. I've got to see them twice in my life. I feel extremely lucky. Their music is phenomenal. If you've never heard of Odessa, go check them out. They are so great. I love their music. They're so good. But yeah, no, it's Ultra is fire, man. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that level of experience, especially since it was my first time. So I guess it was like the first time, just like rose tinted glasses of it all, you know. That was day one. Oh my god, I always feel extra skinny after like a music festival, especially if it's like a 3-4 day one. I don't know if I can do 4-day ones anymore. Oh my god, dude. I don't. It would be so hard for me to do a 4-day music festival now at my big grown age. It would be so difficult. I'm realizing I would still do it. Don't get me wrong. I would still full send it, but it would be difficult. Hello, Pearl. Welcome on in, lovely. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in. Mm-hmm. What does a cha-ching mean? Oh, cha-ching is a term that I use when it's like, oh, like just drop it. You know, like, or just like, yeah, you just drop it or like forget about it or like don't worry about it anymore. Cha-ching it. Like you cash it in and you just put in the, you know, the cash register, you close it and you just forget about it. That's cha-ching. That's what I use for cha-ching. I saw Lamb of, oh, yo, really? Lucky. Dude, that's awesome. It's the sound that an old cash register makes, meaning it's basically the sound of money. No. Cha-ching, like, you just drop it, cash it in, and forget about it. Nostalgia is a hell of a thing. Nostalgia is a hell of a thing. Yeah, it really is. You're absolutely right about that. Let's see. I have a question for you guys. If you were to get rated, would you guys like to go somewhere that is ASMR vibes or not? Like gaming vibes. Like if I'm just not ending just yet, but I want to get some feelers out there to see what you guys are wanting or vibing for, fiending for, you know? At 25 in the 3 days, I got 100,000 steps in, and by the end, I couldn't walk right for the rest of the week. Yeah. Having good shoes. Having good shoes is. I don't care how cute those shoes are, okay? If you do not fit them with like the little gel insole so that it's comfy, you are going to hate yourself for the entire day and it's going to be miserable. Look, this is coming from experience. Learn from my mistakes. If you ever go to a music festival, I don't care if your shoes are ugly. No one's looking at your shoes anyways. No one's looking at that shit. Wear the most comfortable ugly shit that you have. If you are comfortable, do it. That literally will carry you so much further than those cute like demonias that you're wearing, okay? Like I just trust me on that one, okay? I know drip is forever, but like not when you're at a music festival, okay? Like look. George just said it. They had 100,000 steps in 3 days in compression socks. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, no. George is cooking. They know what they're talking about. Compression socks and comfy shoes. Thank me later. And if you can, get like a camelback, get a pashmina. Pashminas are like the right of every single like wook, okay, at a music festival. If you have a pashmina, it gives you so many uses. You can use it as a scarf if you're cold. You can use it as like a wrap if you're cold at night, because it does get very cold at night, just like drastically. It'll go from like hot as balls to just cold as a fridge. So prepare for that. You can, if you don't have anything to sit down on, because primarily if you are able to go to one of those festivals that, or if the festival doesn't offer like a tent or something, or like areas that have like bean bags or just chairs or just a place to sit, and even so, like those get filled up pretty quickly. Make sure that you have this pashmina so that you can put it on the ground and you have something nice to sit on or lay down on. It has a lot of uses. And when you're done, just pick it up and shake it off and carry on your way. You can use it to kind of as a pseudo mask if you wanted to. You can use it for shade. If you ever been to a music festival, it does get. There are a lot of smells. All right, there are a lot of smells. There are a lot of people that are dancing and getting really sweaty. And if you want to be able to kind of like cleanse your palate from time to time, here's like a really ancient like wook tip. All right, get like what is it called, Vicks, and rub it, or like even a perfume, and rub it on the ends of your pashmina. It'll hold on to that scent for the entire night. And especially if you use it as a mask, because it does get dusty. People are dancing around on Earth. It's going to get dusty, okay? And that dust is going to get up your nose. It's gross. Wear a mask at raves as much as you possibly can. But if you're using this pashmina as a mask, it helps, like, protect you from all of that. But then on top of that, it also gives you the ability to, like, smell something that smells nice and kind of cleanses up your air holes a little bit. Just trust. I know it's weird. Just trust me, okay? It is fact. It is absolute fact. Pear is a perfumer, as most know. Hold. Yeah, 2 to 3 days. It's throw up kind of scent. Not throw up. It's just like sweaty. It's just sweaty and dusty. And there's a lot of dust. And there's just like people are smoking shit. It's in the air all over the place. It gets crazy. It does. Yo, what's up, Jack? Welcome on in. How you doing? Vaseline mixed with essential oil. Yes, even that. Even that does work. Or if you can get one of those boom boom sticks. Yeah. Thank me later. Get a boom boom stick. That shit is fire. I like, oh man, especially like when it gets really in the night, or if I'm like deep in the crowd and people are like sweaty and stinky. I just whip that out and breathe in. It feels so good. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing all right. Use a silicone base for burn cuts if it's got Oh, I can't even say that. Use it with your favorite perfume will last days. Oh. Okay. Okay. Noted. I'll try that out actually. Yeah. But then again, I also use the whoosh sound generally as a sound of quick escape rather than the sound of joke going over someone's head. I have never heard anyone use that sound term. No, it's okay. It's absolutely gotta have dope feet pillows. Yo, yeah, you do have to have the feet pillows. It's very important. It's extremely important. To be fair, I've never heard it. Okay, look, you're probably never gonna hear someone else say that. It's kind of like a term that me and like my friends made like years ago, so it's a little bit of an inside joke kind of situation. But like I still use it because it's just like I don't know why. Like it's just good, you know. Like instead of saying, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna drop it," just like say "cha-ching." I like having fun and whimsy with my words. Okay, okay. I like being whimsical with my words. It makes me feel like a fairy. Okay. Or like a wizard pondering my orb or whatever. I'm not familiar with this model compared to your other ones. Yeah, this is my goth model, my goth VTuber model. I know I've been using a lot of I usually use my ASMR model is very different. I literally have I got a lot of models, okay? If you stick around long enough, you'll 100% see like all of them eventually. But yeah, no, I have a lot of them. This is the goth one that's kind of like a spin on my classic textures, which is I'm trying to point on the screen and it's kind of hard because my finger's black and it's kind of dark in here, so it's a little hard. But like this little girl right here, this little look at her shake her boom. Yeah, look at shake it. Get it. Yeah. That's what I usually look like. All of them, even the cursed ones. Nitrous, why are you disclosing company secrets? They're not supposed to know about that yet. A pack of baby what? Oh my god, yes. George knows game. Alright, I see you, George. You're a real raver. I get it. Are you a wook, bro? Are you low-key a wook? Because that is honestly so huge. Baby wipes? Literally just go get yourself a pack from like Rite Aid or whatever. Or Walgreens. They come in handy so much. If you have GA tickets, which I got GA tickets once in my life. That was at Ultra Miami, and I was like, after that, never again. I don't care. I will pay the extra money to get GA plus. Also, DD Danstead? Yo, wait. D Danstead. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, lovely. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Okay, happy Wednesday, because now it's like almost 2 a.m. I confess it is now Wednesday. But yeah, no, they come in handy because like the porta potties and just even if you have GA plus and you have like the air conditioned bathrooms, which trust me, if you ever go to a music festival, if you can afford and spare like the extra like $100, save yourself the headache, get GA plus. Thank me later, dude. Thank me fucking later. It is going to save you. But even those, they run out of like TP sometimes. So if you have baby wipes, you can use it to wash your hands or at least wipe your hands. You can use it to wipe dust off if you need to. You can use it as in place of TP if you need to. There's so many uses for it. Like if you're going to eat at the music festival and the table's kind of yucky, use it to wipe the table. There are so many uses for it, and you can literally get a massive pack for like less money and have guaranteed access to like be able to clean up after yourself if you need to. But yeah, no, it's really helpful. 10 out of 10. Do agree. Maybe 5 including the one preceding the Vox. 5? You've seen about 5 of my models? Yeah, I've got my Chibi one that I use for streaming. I have my OG one. I have this goth one. I have the one that Swamp Puppy made for me. I have the one that I use for ASMR. I have like my OG model. I have like the take on the OG model when I was learning how to do Unity stuff. I have a lot. A bunch of them I don't even wear anymore. Oh man. I take on the role of group dad during the outings with my friends, so I always come prepared. I kind of take that role as like the mom of the group a little bit. Like I always like I somehow am just able to stuff all of these really amazing and helpful tools just like on my person for someone who's like barely wearing anything, right? I'm able to like have all of these things. I have a strat, man. Like if you can come up with a really good strat, you're gonna have a good time. You'll have everything that you need for the entire day. I am well fed and watered. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, you know? What's up, girl bees? How you doing? Welcome on in. Gosh, you guys got me yapped. I just sat here and yapped about raves for a whole hour. Can you guys tell I'm obsessed a little bit? Just a wee bit? My game broke me for once. I haven't been stressed to the point of tears in years. Oh no. Oh no, are you okay? What's going on? I hope you're doing okay. I've not been to a rave. That's okay. Not everyone's gone to one. But if you ever do, I definitely recommend going with a friend, especially if it's your first time. It can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't know someone that has like a little bit of lay of the land, you know? Kind of helps out. It's just nice hearing you talk about a passion of yours. I miss raves, guys. I miss music festivals so much. I remember when I used to go to them a lot more. And I would take as much video as I possibly could, but I try my best to not be like one of those people that like just has their phone out 24/7 at a music festival or a concert, because I want to enjoy myself. Even if I don't remember it, I want to be able to know that I did a thing and I had a good time. You know, I'll remember it in my heart type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, no, I tried my best to just take as many videos as I possibly could, and then I would do like a rave review stream. And I'm hoping if things change in the near future and I am able to go to more raves again, or even like going to see my favorite DJs and stuff. I absolutely will try to like do that again. I'd show you guys all the crazy wubs and dubs that I've experienced. Unfortunately, my my phone doesn't do a very good job of capturing like the music, because the music, like, I'm telling you, not even in VR chat raves do, or like even just like parties or just sets, still cannot and will not ever compare to actually being at a rave, because the sound system is like, those wubs, you feel it in your bones, dude. Like they shake you. Like it's a very different sensation that I can't truly put to words all too well, apparently. Yeah. I've been to Renegades. Does that count? What is a renegade? Oh my god. I know what the renegade is, but is that like some sort of party? I don't know. Tell me about it. I'm good. A bug. I'm assuming that's gonna be big. A big event. Uh, a a bug in an event is just bringing spawning endless madness with no breaks in between. Whoa, what are you playing? What's going on? Holy. Oh, jeez. Speaking of games, I've been seeing a lot of people playing that game called Pragmata. Is that what it's called? I know nothing about this game, but I know a lot of people have been hooting and hollering about that game. Something about having the yearn for children, or yearning for children because of that game. Ari Bovari, hello, hi. Welcome on in. How are you doing? It's an early 2000s terms for a okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, why not? It's like underground type shit, Pearl, I'm assuming. Yeah, why not? Honestly, that's what a rave technically is supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be like underground as fuck, and like in locations where like aren't necessarily like what you would see from a typical like nowadays rave, but like they're chill. They're pretty chill. Hi, Succubus. Welcome on in, hun. How are you? Oh, you doing well? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm proud. Yeah, I'm chill. I'm being chilling. I'm being chilling. I was gonna do a dance stream tonight because I have like an abundance of energy for whatever reason today. I had myself a big borber because I woke up like really late in the day and it was immaculate. But yeah, I was gonna do a dance stream, but I decided to kind of just like take things a little bit more slow and just yap with you guys. I hope the vibes have been good. I hope you guys are enjoying the chill vibes. I haven't done something like this in like a year because like I got scared for reasons. Pragmata looks cool. It does. I know nothing about like what it is or like what's going on in the game, but apparently like a lot of people have been like wanting to have a kid because of it. Some rumors circulate that the famous Burning Man began as one before all of the... Yeah, it did. Burning Man was supposed to be like a big middle finger to the man, you know, type of situation. It was supposed to be like an annual get together of people from all walks of life and cultures to kind of like have some sort of like, I guess like pop-up city almost. And it's supposed to be super independent and not be like this weird entity that it's become. Now it's super cash grab, and it's just like it feels in a strange way. It feels like it's supposed to be like, or it's become like this weird humble brag type of like place, kind of like Coachella. But not like Coachella. Like Burning Man was supposed to like be all for good, but now it's not. Um so much, like they litter so much and they don't even clean up after themselves. It is actually damaging the area that Burning Man takes place every single year because of how badly people leave it. They just leave all of their gear, their tents, all of their trash, everything. It's super littered every single year and it's affecting the environment there. But it was supposed to be like this really good, like, chill spot where, you know, people could kind of do all of the opposite of what, you know, music festivals do, like, oh, the cash grab music festivals. Now it just feels like, oh, you have to have thousands upon thousands of dollars to go there and LARP that like you're like homeless or whatever. It feels weird. I want to go. I've always wanted to go, but I don't know. Knowing what I know now about Burning Man, I don't know if I'll ever necessarily go or if I'll feel fully comfortable going personally, but yeah. I've been to one quite not that big. Drinking anti-stress tea. Cinnamon tea with butterbeer syrup. Ooh. OMG, that sounds really good. I don't think I've ever, like, tried, like, oh. Grillbees, you might have cooked. You might have cooked, actually. I'm a big tea connoisseur. I love tea. I might have to give that a shot sometime. That sounds like a fantastic combination. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's super bougie now. Yeah, even with Coachella, it's just hella bougie. I don't really care for Coachella. I'm jealous specifically because Subtronics played at Coachella this year, and I'm really sad about it because I've seen videos. I actually might have to look up like the intro video. Maybe we'll do a stream where we like look up like sets or whatever. Maybe that's something we can do. I think that would be nice. Maybe we can do that in the future where we like can like have little dance streams, but it'll be like sets and like we could like have it in the background or whatever. But dude, the set for Subtronics, the intro alone, I was so mad. I'm like, dude, all of these Coachella bitches they're not even gonna understand the awesomeness. It looks so cool. I was like, I actually got FOMO for that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I got FOMO for that. Like, really bad. I think even Rez played one year. I got real bad FOMO for that as well. I love Rez. We love Rez in this household. You want a hug? Here you go. Mm-hmm. They released an album on Spotify and it's fire. Hey, yo, slide that into media, please, and thank you. I would appreciate that. That does sound really good. It sounds phenomenal. BRB, I must pee. Go piss, queen. Or king. I like always default the queen. I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Is even added later? Yeah. Yeah, they did do that. I'm really disappointed in how it turned, or how what it has become, what Burning Man has become. It always was like a type of like event that I've been thinking about going to, but just knowing what I know now, it's just something I don't really want to support. Also, probably I couldn't probably support it because that shit is expensive as fuck, man, for no reason. 9 Inch Nails played at Coachella with with Boys Noise. No shot. Okay, wait. If you have access to a link, yeah, drop that shit in media. I wanna see. I wanna see, man. I thought you were gonna talk about how you always use a Valley Girl accent when talking about piss as a default. Eh. Wait, what are you talking about? A Valley Girl accent? Oh my god, go piss, queen. I'm gonna do that specifically at you now. You know? Every time you're gonna be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm like, go piss, queen. Sorry, wait, that wasn't it. Oh my god, girl. You absolutely have to go piss. Go get it, girl. Go get it. Fry that chicken. Oh, that's a crazy way to come back on. Hey, Pear, what's up? Hey, what's up? Good night, Billy. Thanks for being here, and thank you so much for all the help tonight. I really appreciate it. Rest easy, yeah? Oh, yeah, what a time to join. Hi, Simon. Look, okay, wait. We were talking about piss the whole time, okay? We were talking about music, I swear. Oh, God. Go PSS, post-stream self-care. Wait. Girl, you might have cooked with that one. I'm gonna start using that. Cause like I've been doing the ass one. I'm gonna be like, go get that ass after stream self-care. But now I'm gonna say go piss queen post-stream self-care. That's great. That's fantastic. Yep, this checks out. This is the girl we keep boxed away. We came up with this last week. Dude, peak. Amazing. I don't know who was on staff, but all of them need a raise. That's great. That's great. I'm yoinking that so hard. Y'all better be pissing. Imagine someone comes in, they raid you. Yeah, y'all better be pissing. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? What kind of streamer? What kind of streamer did you just raid us into? I just pissing the day away. No, shame. All good for YouTube. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna take a sip of water. You guys are crazy. Yeah. Perfect. Sensational. Give me 20. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shout out to Baltz. Yes, please go follow them. They're so cool. They're cool. For pissing. Shout out for Baltz for pissing. My piss queen. That's wild. Miss Streamer, your chatters are telling me to piss and I'm hella confused. Oh my god, okay, wait. I've seen other streamers do this with their communities. What if we had like a raider message for when raiders come into our chat, and instead of being like, oh my god, welcome in raiders, what if our welcome message was like, welcome, go piss? Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? But we spell it as PSS. So they're just a little confused, but it's not literally, you know what I mean? Okay, I blame Nitrous. Every day you're raiding and pissing. Approved. Oh my god, the council approves. I'll make one. We can have like little emotes in it and stuff. I think that would be really funny. Oh my god. Can we get a pissin emote? What would that even look like? What would that even look like? I don't even know if Twitch would... How would you... Wait. Write that down for me, Ved. Write that down in our notes. The number of raiders has drastically gone down. So much to fit into a small emote. Yeah, how would you do that? They would be like, why the fuck? Dude, this community is weird. Dude, who did you just raid us into? We just got here. They're talking about piss and shit. Like, what? Yeah, hi, Tony. Dude. So yeah, we were talking about raves and how music festivals are really awesome. Right, guys? That is 100% what we were talking about this entire time. I don't like whatever you just heard, that didn't happen. We were talking about music festivals and Plur, okay? We were Oh, jeez. Welcome in, Tawny. How are you doing? Crazy way to enter, both you and Bravo. Oh, man. Really hype about this, aren't you? Unfortunately so. I see. Now I'm wondering if you've ever been in a sensory deprivation tank. I have not. I've actually wanted to. Hold on, I have to cough, and I do not want to cough in your guys' ears, so, like, give me, like, 2 seconds. Okay, I'm okay now. Hello. I have not been in a sleep deprivation tank before. I absolutely want to. I've wanted to. Just never had the chance. I think it would be absolutely dope. Go in, kind of just be alone with my thoughts. I feel like it would be really relaxing, honestly. Yo, peace, love, unity, respect, and responsibility. Yeah, everyone forgets about that second R, man. Also, hello and good night. Rest easy. Good night, honey. Good night. Sensory deprivation because sleep deprives... No, you silly goose. Sleep or sensory deprivation is just like, it's like a tank that you put yourself in, and then like you're floating on like sea salt water, right? I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know, but I think you're like floating on like sea salt, so you're like, that's how you float, and then like they just deprive you of all sound, and you're just in there, and it's like dark, I guess, so you can't see anything either. That's gotta be so nice. That's gotta be such a nice little like mental reset. Absolutely. Also, hi Phoenix, welcome in. That would be nice. I normally can't float. There's specific types of sensory. Oh, there are different ones? I didn't even know. Yeah, don't want a sleep deprivation tank. Yeah, that would be crazy. I think a lot of us already struggle with sleep, because, like, why are you guys in my chat at 2 a.m. in the morning? Aren't you all supposed to be asleep right now? Like, what's going on? Huh? Aren't you supposed to be asleep right now? I'm kidding. It's 4 p.m. for me. Oh, my apologies, Simon. You get to have a pass. Time zones and whatnot. We be struggle bussing. It's okay. As a team, as a unit, you and I, we all can struggle bus together. You can't tell me how to sleep. I mean, you're right, yeah. But don't you have a job? So, like, you have to sleep eventually. You, like, actually have to now. You actually have to go to bed. You have to do the adulting. Hi, Alvis. How are you doing? Oh, come on in. Hello. Nah, that's fair. Honestly, even when I had a job, like, I would stay up and play video games anyways. Stressfully, yes, but I would still do it. I'm forever a gamer. Whoa, free pass. Don't leave me off the bus. You can come on the bus. Shush you. I don't want to think about my job. I just want to gremlin. That's fair. No, you can be responsible on 4 to 6 hours of sleep. Not I, said the wise guy. I absolutely cannot be responsible on 4 to 6 hours of sleep. Unfortunately, I need a minimum, like very bare minimum, I need like 7. 6 is like pushing it. But 7 is like a little bit more comfy. 8 is nice. 9 is preferred. 10 is even more so preferred. But I don't know. Strangely, like as I get older, my unclification ritual is like activating. Okay, like I can't sleep as much as I used to. I remember when I was a kid, right? Every single summer, I always look forward to summer because I would just sleep for 10 hours. I would sleep for 12 hours. I slept so much. Like, my mom literally told me that I slept like a zombie half the time. Like, she had no idea how I was able to sleep so much. I've always been an EP person, even when I was young. Like, this is not just a character trait, okay, guys? It's a lifestyle. I've always been perma EP. Since I was a wee young kitsune, okay? It was a nice nothingness to throw myself into. You all so cute and silly? Yeah. Cutie patooties. Were you the kind of kid that would just fall asleep anywhere, like on the floor and stuff? No. No. I slept in a bed or a chair. I didn't sleep on the floor. It had to be, like, comfy. Like, we talked about this the other day. I am the type of person that needs, like... I have to have certain sleep requirements checked off before I can actually fall asleep. Now more so than when I was a kid, but one thing has always been a consistent. It needs to be comfy, cozy, and plush. And if those things are not aligned, it is going to be really hard for me to fall asleep. Like, honestly, when I was younger, anytime we would go on, like, trips and stuff, or, like, if we would go, I don't know, like, out of the country for whatever reason, I could never fall asleep on an airplane. When I was younger, I could fall asleep in a car, but never an airplane. Now I can kind of sleep, but it's not like an actual sleep. It's like a half sleep, and I don't like it, but also, like, I've been on airplanes enough that I can kind of, like, pseudo rest, if that makes sense. Does anyone get that? Like, I don't know. I'm super sorry if I'm, like, snorting, man. It randomly just got cold, like, 2 days ago, and now it's just freezing in my room. Even with the heat on, it's just cold. Oh, yeah. I scared my parents one day. I went out to soccer, got home, fell asleep just in the middle of the kitchen. They got home and found me in... Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I absolutely would be terrified too. Holy. Hi, Violet. Hi. Hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing, honey? Welcome on in. Oh, man. Well, body growth requires sleep, so that's to be expected. Yeah, but even, like, I want to say, like, maybe even 5-ish years ago, I used to be, like, good at sleeping. Like, I used to have, like, a nap time during college, like, every single day. I would go and take a nap, like, at a certain time every single day for, like, an hour or two. Naps, I can't even do naps anymore. Sometimes, like, if I, like, last night, for example, right, I stayed up pretty late. Didn't sleep until very late. I will not disclose the time because, it's kind of a concerning time, so we're not gonna have that disclosed, okay, for reasons. But I tried to, like, take a nap, okay, so that I could wake up and get stuff ready for stream and, you know, stream at normal Rogue streaming hours and not late on a Tuesday afternoon, because this is obviously a Tuesday stream, right? Yeah, no. I tried to take a nap. I was like, I have this really cool app, Side Segway. All right, we're segueing just a wee bit. There's this cool app that I found like years ago. It's called Pillow. And what Pillow does is that it monitors your sleeping cycle based off of, like, your breathing. So, like, you have to have the mic on. And based off your breathing, it's able to tell you exactly when you went into REM, exactly when you went into deep sleep, exactly when you went into light sleep, like when you're lightly sleeping, but you're not in full deep sleep just yet. It's really, really cool app. But based off of that and based off its data, it's able to, like, you're able to set an alarm and wake yourself up when you have reached light sleep. So it might not be 3 hours on the dot, but it'll wake you up close to 3 hours if you were to set your alarm at 3 hours. It would wake you up close to 3 hours, maybe like 2 hours and 50 minutes or something. It kind of just depends on when you are like when you get out of deep sleep and when you get out of REM and you go into light sleep, that it'll wake you up. And the reason why this is really cool is because, when you have an alarm and you wake up from deep sleep, you feel groggy, you feel gross, you're like, ugh, right? But because this app tracks like your sleeping cycle as you're going through it, it'll intentionally wake you up on light sleep. So when the alarms go off, you wake up feeling a lot less groggy and a lot less like weird. And I've used it for years and I absolutely love this. This is indicative to my next point. So I use this for my nap, right? I set a 3-hour alarm, okay? I was like, I'm going to take a nap. Used it. It woke me up during my light sleep, but because I hadn't slept and it was so late that I had gone to sleep that I was too tired for the system to actually work as intended. So I just woke up feeling like death. And I was just like, oh, I'm going back to sleep now. And that's exactly what I did. And I woke up really, really late because of that. But that's okay. That's all right. It's all right. All right, Rogue. I must perish because it's hella late. I hope you rest easy. Thanks for hanging out, Sir Kerr. I hope you had fun in your Tekken matches. And I hope you get to plat. I hope you get to plat soon. You got this. You got this, King. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's awful. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. So long as you're doing okay, that's all that matters. I am forcibly trying to like reset my sleeping schedule, and because I can't stay up for 12 hours at a time anymore, I just am kind of like forced to stay awake as long as possible until it gets to the point that I stay up long enough that I get tired at the time that I usually used to get tired at. It's a very scuffed and medieval way of like fixing a sleeping schedule, but it's worked in the past, and that's just where it's gonna have to be, I think. But yeah. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna raid you Dewdrops out for the night. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I did disclose that it would be at the very beginning. So we're gonna do this. Let's see. Oh my god, that's really good art. Holy. Oh yeah! This VTuber is really cool. I really like their model. We're gonna raid them. They're cool. Alright. Sick. Please stick around for the raid. I would deeply appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be playing Claire Obscure. I really appreciate you guys kind of like slowing down with me and kind of just vibing and yapping. I really had a good time. And I hope you had a good time too. But yeah, if you would like to know when I'll be streaming next, newsflash, that'll be tomorrow. Please join my Discord. I have a lot of fun things planned for you guys. I would like to have the space to get to know each and every single one of you just a wee bit better. And I'm pinky promise I'm actively trying to be a little bit more active in the server. So I would love to have the opportunity to get to see some of you guys here and there. And if you would like to check out any of my other socials, I have TikTok, I have Twitter, I have YouTube, I have an ASMR YouTube if you're into that type of thing, and most importantly, I have a Patreon. Everything from my Patreon is going directly to my debut for my full VTuber model that'll be happening either late this year or early next year. And trust me, yeah, I have a lot of really cool stuff cooking for you guys. So if you want to support me there, I'd absolutely appreciate it. If you can't, I totally understand that too. Please make sure you're always taking your care of yourself first. Always. Always, always, always. Yeah. But in the meantime, please stick around for the raid. We're gonna go ahead. I'm like zooming through all of this right now because I'm trying to like make sure this ad doesn't hit you guys. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna raid Pren. They're currently playing Expelled. I don't know, man. I think I followed them like eons ago, and like they had a really cool model, and it's like, yo, they look dope. And I just kind of chilled in their stream for a wee bit. So yeah, we're gonna give them some of our love tonight. We're just gonna do a little simple raid message, you know. We're just gonna do Dewdrop raid, okay? All right. Maybe next time we'll do a piss raid. Maybe. But yeah, go ahead, copy and paste this. Boom. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I deeply appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for some more Expedition 33. Don't worry about it, Bravo. Don't worry about it. I hope you guys have a really, really good night. Maybe we should do more of these really chill, cozy, like late night streams. I really enjoyed this a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you rest easy. Night night. Are you copy and pasting the message? You absolutely should if you haven't done so already. Geez, it would be so awkward if you didn't get to be a part of the raid and like post the message in their chat. Did you copy and paste it yet?